Hi everyone, my name is Heather and I'm the person behind Happy Puppy Truffles. Today I wanted to share with you guys a traditional origami called a balloon. This is probably one of the more famous origamis, and it's a pretty common thing that people use and make to create a fun little toy if you're trying to pass some time on a rainy day. So for this particular origami you just need one piece of origami paper. And I'm using a square piece of origami paper here that's 15 by 15 centimeters. And what we want to do is start off here with our color side facing down, and I'm going to do some preliminary creases to help me collapse my paper down to create what's called a water bomb base. So what I want to do first is fold my paper in half diagonally, make a nice big triangle, open it up and fold in half diagonally again. Then with the color side facing up, fold my paper in half both vertically and horizontally. This will give me the creases I need to help push everything down into the water bomb base. Open this up here. Once you've finished all those preliminary creases, open everything up, fold it in half diagonally again into kind of a triangle here, holding onto the two opposite sides. And as I'm folding it in half, then I'm just going to put a little pressure inside and allow things to shimmy around until I push it in to collapse it into a triangle shape here. And what you wind up having are two flaps on each side, got one and two on each side, and smush that down to create a nice little triangle, and that's called a water bomb base in traditional origami. Now once I've gotten to this base place, I want to then take one of my flaps and take that corner and fold it straight up to the top. Make a nice straight crease here, and then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I like to turn things around, make it a little easier to work with. But you should get both of those sides folded up to the top with the little flaps there. Flip it over. We're going to do the same thing on this side too. Turn it around, make sure we're looking at it where the flaps are still at the top. And I'm going to take each of these sides and fold it towards the center. Now you can kind of imagine that there's a kind of line that runs through both of these points to remind you of where the center is. Take everything and fold it straight across, keeping in mind to kind of point straight to the opposite side. Make a good crease. You want to try to make sure that this is parallel to the center in the middle here. Then I'm just going to do the same thing on the other side here. Gives me a kind of cool little diamond shape there in the middle, or jewel shape I should say. Turn it over, and we're just going to do the same thing here, and this time it's pretty easy because you've got the creased edges from the other side to kind of use as a guide as you fold this in. And you should have something then that looks like this. Still have those flaps at the top and nothing down here at the bottom. Now I'm going to take each of those flaps and I'm going to secure them into the tabs I folded over so that when I blow this up into a balloon it doesn't fall apart. If you'll notice, in the parts that I folded over, there's a little pocket. And if you put a little pressure down here at the bottom, or put your finger in here, or a toothpick, or a chopstick or something, you should be able to open it up a little bit to create a little pocket. Take the tab at the top, roll it down so that you get this edge and the whole side of it lined up inside. And it should come down at a little angle here. Make a good crease. And that's how we're going to tuck away the edge there to secure the sides. And I'm just going to repeat those steps on my other remaining three sides. And this will create a nice secure piece so that when I blow it up, it won't fall apart. So just go in, kind of slide this in. Get it nice and snug there into the back wall. And again, remember you do this 2 times on the front and 2 times on the back. So that you get something that looks like this. Now I'm going to blow a little air into it to inflate it into a balloon. what we want to do first is just make sure that all these sides get kind of pushed over, so that you can kind of look at things. If you look at it straight down, you get like a plus mark or an X mark, depending on the way you're looking at things. And you'll notice on this side, where I've just folded all these flaps down, I've got a nice solid area. That's going to basically be the bottom of my balloon. Flip it over and you'll notice that we have kind of like a hole here. And if you just kind of hold on to things so that you leave a little bit of an opening here, we're going to just blow into this a little bit to create, to make this kind of poof open here. When you first do it, sometimes it doesn't blow it up all that great. That's okay. What we're going to do is just kind of pull it open a little bit, and you can also blow into it again, but you want to try to sort of find the edges, put a little pressure, kind of gently shape this balloon into more of a rounded piece. And it's sort of up to you if you want to kind of create something that looks more like a cube by using these sharp edges more as a guide, or if you want to just leave it totally round and kind of leave it sort of open more. That's sort of up to you guys. But you should wind up getting something that looks like this. And that's just the basic origami balloon. And it's a very common origami that you see used a lot, and I like to use it a lot with different crafts and projects, so it's a really useful origami for sure. And I'll have some more fun things to share with you guys in the days to come. Thanks again always so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye!